Hey, what's going on? This is Lisa with another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If this is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button as well on this video, please. And leave a comment below. I'm very open to hearing what you think about things. Okay, I definitely want to hear, any thoughts you have. Please share them with me. Also, those of you who have subscribed so far to my channel and those of you who watch my videos, I want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I really do. So yeah, I just ask that you click the like button and comment. That's all I ask for, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna get right into the video. Okay, I watched the show, The Houstons. Okay, about Whitney Houston's family. The Houstons on Our Own. It airs on Lifetime. What is today? Today is Thursday. Comes on Wednesday nights. I watched it like from 7 to like 9 o'clock. So it's a 30-minute show, but I watched one at 7, 7:30, 8, and 8:30. I think the 7 o'clock hour was like probably the one from last week. So if you missed it, you can catch up. Which I love when networks do that, when they let you catch up on the ones you missed. Because I had tried to watch it when it first came on, but I think I missed a couple of episodes. So I'm so glad I was able to kind of catch up so I know what's going on. It's a really great show. I'm really liking it. I'm thinking I'm gonna review it every time it comes on. So y'all look forward to a video. Like the next day or that night after the show has aired. If you guys don't watch it, I would say, check it out, especially if you were a fan of Whitney Houston. I know I was. So, yeah, you can check it out and just kind of see, you can kind of see what's going on with her family. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, I wrote some notes here so I don't forget. Okay, Chrissy and Nick. Now, Nicholas is I believe he was her god brother. I don't know if Whitney adopted him or something. It was like that. Well, I know he's been living with him for like 7 years. And so he was very close. Whitney was like a mother to him when she was alive. Okay. And Bobby Christina, which is her daughter, they call her Chrissy for sure. Chrissy and Nick, they seem to have gotten really close. Like since Whitney passed, it's like Pat Houston described it as like, oh, it's like Nick and Chrissy against the world. They're too close. She doesn't like the fact that they're so close and it feels like they're blocking out everybody else. Like they're not paying attention to the family. They're like giving the middle finger to the family and they want to be all up under each other. And she don't think it's healthy. Probably not. You never know. So there's her aunt. That's Gary Houston, which was Whitney's brother. That's Pat is his wife. Okay. Yeah, we all know who Susie is. Susie was Whitney's mom. Okay, and she's also on the show. Okay, which I think is great. So basically, my thing is he good or bad for her? Okay, because I know Pat and Gary both have like basically the same concerns, and they just feel like, I think last night's episode, they went on a girls trip. Like Pat planned this girl trip with like just her and all the girls, like friends of hers and like some family members and Chrissy. And it's called, I think Simon Simon Island, whatever it was. Anyway, it was a really beautiful place. They had crab legs and all that stuff. I was like, oh, they look so good. I need to go back to Red Lobster. I'm sorry. I was looking at it like, crab legs looking good, lobster looking nice. Wish I was there. I was a lobster. No, but anyway, they were there. It was really nice. And Chrissy was like not feeling it from the beginning. She was like, oh, boo. No, she wanted to be with her man. And she's like only 19 years old, so she's like, her and my brother were the same age. She's young, she's a teenager, she's grown, but she's not really grown. I know a lot of y'all, when you're 18, 19, I thought I was grown. Everybody think they're grown at 18, 19 years old, but it's like, you're grown, yes, in the respect of, yes, you're legal. Now you can buy your own cigarettes, but if you smoke. But, no, you're not really that grown, though. You gotta just think here, like, you ain't that grown. You still got a lot of growing up to do. When you're 18, 19 years old, so yeah, it takes some time. You're not quite there yet, so I think she's kind of like, yeah, she's kind of stuck between, I guess, a rock and a hard place. She really loves Nick and, at one point, Pat thought they were engaged, but they claimed no, they're not engaged. They're not, it's not even like that. They're just really good friends. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend. They're like in love with each other. They got like her and Nick. They went and got matching tattoos last night of like Whitney's initials, so WH, and then like 4 doves. And Chrissy says that the doves represent her mother and her grandfather looking over her, like her angels, her guardian angels. So I was like, oh, so sweet. My grandfather passed too a few years ago. He passed in like 2006. I was 18 when he passed. It broke me apart. It really, because I was really close to him. So it tore me up on the inside. It tore my whole family up. We didn't know what to do. It drove us nuts, So I haven't gotten a rest in peace grandpa thing on me yet. However, I'm thinking about it. So I have a tattoo. I got one on my leg. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and get the rest in peace, grandpa, sign on me. So yeah, I might get that tattoo on me. I think so. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But anyway, so Nick and Chrissy, they got the Whitney tattoos, on their arm. They got the matching, like on this part of their arm here. Okay, so I thought it was, kind of cool. I'm like, okay, that's cute. She got a little tribute to mommy on the arm. Yeah, so it was kind of like last night they did the tape. Remember when Cissy Houston and Gary Houston performed at the BET Awards this past year? They had to fly to LA to do that, and that was like the first time that they all were like back in LA. That's where Whitney died. She died in the LA Hilton hotel. That's where she passed, and it was hard. And so Pat and Gary was like walking on the sidewalk, looking like, and Pat mentioned like, that's the hotel she died at. It's the first time us being back in LA, and it was hard. They all went out to eat and everything. Chrissy didn't come, obviously, for obvious reasons. She just wasn't feeling it. Pat didn't push her because she's like, I know how you feel. I wouldn't want to go either. If my mom died there, I'm like, hell no. It's too close in the time that she died. It's too new. I know everything's raw on the inside of her. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going, hell no. Chrissy had a breakdown after her mama died. I know I would if my mother died, because me and my mama, we like this. That's my girl. So if anything else, she just left for work too. If anything ever happened to her, I'm like, no, why? Sorry, y'all. But I would lose my damn mind, okay? I'd be like, who died? Who mama? Better not be my mama. I go crazy. So I understand how she feels losing her mom, but she was super close. Her mom was like her everything to her. And that, my mom is like that to me too. So I understand, somebody feeling that way about their mom, So, yeah. So she didn't go. Her and Nick stayed there, but then, Pat had Mary. I forget who Mary is. I don't know if Mary's like one of her other aunts or something like that, but she had her like stay there and just watch over to make sure they was okay. So it was kind of sad seeing Chrissy so upset. She was crying. And she was just so hurt. Like, you could just see the hurt and the pain and the depression in her face. She was crying. Mary's crying like, I know, Chrissy, baby, it's okay. It's going to be all right. Chrissy was just breaking down. Chrissy was pissed off at the fact that BT wanted to do like the, these tribute and everything to Whitney, and she felt like, you sons of bitches were like always talking about my mom, always dogging her out. You said so much stuff about her when she was alive. You said all these unflattering things about her, and now you want to throw a tribute for her. You don't even know her. So it kind of pissed her off, and she thought it was complete bullshit. Which it probably is, okay? Because, see, I totally agree, because I feel like, look, that's how people are. People will dog you out, treat you like shit, and then something happens to you, like you pass away, something tragic happens, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, we loved you. Oh, we loved your mom, or whatever it is. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because where was the love when the person was around? Like, you weren't really, were you really there? Seriously. So, I don't know. I feel like don't try to talk shit about somebody and then have something happen to them. Now you the first one there with flowers and tears, and you got these condolences and whatever, these I'm sorry's. I'm like, they don't really count. It's about how you treat somebody when they living. So that's just how it is. That's just my viewpoint. So it's like, I can see why she's pissed off and why she's not really too impressed about these people wanting to throw this tribute for her mother. She like, boo, fuck all y'all. I can see how she feels. So. Yeah. So, basically Pat is like really concerned with Chrissy's behavior, because Chrissy, like, she was supposed to meet with an acting coach. Now, I don't understand why Pat got her another acting coach, because Chrissy said she already has one that she really loves. And she Chrissy can act. I've seen her. Have y'all ever seen her on Tyler Perry's show, For Better or For Worse? They come on TBS. You should watch that show too. It's a good show. Yeah, and Chrissy is excellent. I really think she's cute on there, and I think like she's just perfect. I was like, oh, she fits the role. It's like it was made for her. And Tyler Perry's a genius anyway, so he can tell when somebody's made for a certain role. So I think I wouldn't like to see nobody else playing it but her. I think she's awesome. But yeah, I don't understand why Pat would go and try to get her appointment with another acting coach. I'm like, what's the point of that? She already has one. Why would you do that? I think she's just trying to keep her busy because she feel like she's not grieving properly, which is what she said last night. I don't think she's grieving properly. She's worried about drinking. Like I think she was drinking. They were like all sipping wine in the house, and I guess she worried about her being becoming addicted to alcohol or drugs, and because I think people look at her, they see Whitney, and they know what Whitney went through with her addictions, and they just so afraid that this grief will overtake her, and she'll end up like that. I mean, Chrissy's the type of person where she's kind of stubborn. She's like, hey, I'm grieving right now. You can't just push me out of it. In which Pat already knows. We can't push her out of the grief. We can't tell her to turn a page when she's not ready to. And that's the thing. When somebody loses their mother, it loses a big chunk of you. It hurts you. It tears you out. It's like somebody took your heart and stumped on it. So you have to let this girl go through what she's going through. Now, yeah, they're just concerned. Not saying they don't want her to grieve, but they want her to grieve properly. They just don't want her, ended up, hurting herself or, becoming addicted or, we don't want to see her go through the same thing her mom did because that's not good. Now, I think her mom doesn't want her to go through that. That's horrible, So I think she'll get there over time. I think right now she just needs to focus on Chrissy, and Nick. Because she loves her some Nick. I mean, she is, they were saying she got Nick-itis. And she do got Nick-itis. She just loves that boy to death. It's like, and he got Chrissy-itis too. Because he's like, I don't know if he's going to be a guy. He's like, I can't be away from her. And God, that was too long. They weren't even gone, like, a few hours. And I miss you. I was like, I'm like, oh, you ain't even been gone for like 24 hours. I'm like, damn. They was only going to be gone like 2 days. So, the men ended up showing up there, and they wasn't supposed to show up, so Pat was kind of pissed, because she was like, Gary, we on the same page. I was trying to get them away from each other just for, a couple of days, and you gonna bring him, to the damn thing. What are you doing here? So Pat was like, when the doorbell rang, she was like, she looking like, what y'all doing here? She wasn't too happy to see them. So I was like, oh, okay, alright. But, yeah, I think Pat is just really concerned with like how Chrissy's grieving process is going so far, and I think that she's like, okay, she's not doing too well, like she'll miss a lot of family events, like they'll invite her to dinner, she won't come, she'll make up something cute, or she just won't answer the phone, and so in a way I do feel like her and Nick are probably too close, they're just really close. I feel like they feel like they lost their mom, and they're so, they feel like, yeah, maybe it is us against the world, and I think she's trying to figure her way out. She's trying to figure things out right now. That's why she feels like, and she probably feels smothered too. Because Pattis really has taken over. Like she's Whitney now. She's taking over. Like I'm your mother now. Like I'm, she's like a substitute mama. She's right there. Like I'm watching that. And she promised Whitney she would do that. I'm glad she's doing that because I think Pat is a great influence. I think she needs somebody like that in her life. Pat seems like she's pretty cool, pretty stable person. I'm like, yeah, you need that. You need somebody who actually loves you a lot. And she's so afraid that Chrissy's gonna get away from the family and she don't want to pay the family no attention no more. And Chrissy like, boo, she like, oh, whatever, I just think she's a teenager. She has to go through her process. I think in a couple of years, I'd like to see how she is at 21. At my age, I'm 24. At 24, I think she'll be in a totally different place than she is now. Right now, everything is raw. Everything just happens. So she's trying to deal with things piece by piece. So she has to take her own route because she is a woman. She's a very young woman. But she is young. She is a woman still. Nevertheless. But I think Pat is doing a good job, though. Pat and Gary, all of them are doing a great job of just trying to watch out for her. I was gonna say, I think Chrissy feels smothered, probably sometimes. She feels like they always own me. She always calls me, invite me to dinner. You gotta know, this girl ain't gonna show up to every little family event you invite her to. She's just not. She's not, that Nick invite her somewhere, she'll be there in 2 seconds. Okay, she's like, okay, you right there, baby, I love you, mwah. That's what she does. I mean, she loves them. But when you invite her to all these little family events, like, she's not really feeling all that, not all the time. She does not want to be there. She probably don't, not that she don't love them, I think she loves them a lot. You know, she loves him, but she's just like, I need to chill. I need to take some time for me. You know. Now, aside from Nick, she is close to another one of her cousins. I think her cousin's name is Mina. With an M, Mina, on her daddy's side. So this is her cousin, and they went to get their nails done last night and everything. I think it was cute. I think that's always nice. I'm so glad that she has people that she can talk to. Because I think what would be horrible for her is if she didn't have Nick or Mina or whatever. And, you know, she talks to Pat too. She talks to her auntie Pat. So I think it would be horrible if she didn't have nobody to go to. Then I would say worry then she might slip into drugs and alcohol because she's alone. You know, she don't have nobody to talk to, but she has people to talk to. She has people that she can really confide anything into, you know, so I really think it's great. She got some confidence, and I think the girl's gonna be fine. She'll bounce back. It's just everybody take their time with the grieving process, you know, so it takes time. You know, you lost your mom, you know, and that's a really important person in your life, so she'll get it together. You know, so, and you know her dad was married now? You know, she said her and her dad's relationship was okay, but it's just complicated, you know, which is to be expected. It's just complicated. He's married. No, she didn't go to the wedding because her and the new wife, they don't like each other. I'm like, wow. No surprise there. I was in there laughing like, I know you know. I know it's gotta be something there. I know y'all probably can't stand each other. The new wife, like, I don't like, I can stand your daughter, and Chrissy, like, I don't like you either, bitch, you know. So I know, you know. Of course, she's not gonna like the woman because I feel like she's thinking about her dad and when he was with her mother. I think what kid doesn't? She's just like any other kid. A lot of kids who have parents, you know, who divorce each other, when one parent remarries. It can be a hard thing to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow because you like, wait a minute, you was just with my mom. Or you with my dad, now you want to marry somebody else, you know. Let me see who's on the phone. Hold on. Okay, nobody. Okay, so, ignore that. Sorry. Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, so it's a hard pill to swallow for anybody, you know. It's just something that you gotta get used to. Yes, I don't know. Maybe in the future, her and the new wife will reach some sort of peaceful middle. Maybe not. Whatever. You know, but that's a real common thing though, to just totally hate, you know, whoever your parents chose to get remarried to. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for now. I do watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love that show. I ain't seen the first episode yet. I missed it last week, so I'm gonna watch it. When I do watch it, I'll review that and the second episode as well, because I do want to get on that. But I do watch the show, and I'll be you know, posting a video about it. Okay, I'll probably be posting another video probably soon, sometime this week or next week. Also, I did an article. I interned for a website, online magazine called Your Story Magazine, or ysmaglive.com. That's ysmaglive.com. So what I'm gonna do is, I have a couple of articles. I'm gonna post them in the more info box below. Just click the more info box below, and then you'll be able to like have access to my articles. And go in there, like, you know, if you blog or whatever, you can like leave a comment. Yeah, just leave a comment on that. I think you can leave a comment whether you blog or not. But yeah, just leave a comment. You know, or click the like button, you know, and just let me know what you think about the article. I did an article on like black women like getting the butt injections, how it's been deadly, you know, for a lot of women, and also how some women have had to have like their limbs amputated because of the poison inside their bodies. They're injected in their booty. Not cool. Not too smart. So I did that. I did another article. It's like a blog post. It was like an article, but it's like a blog post that I did, and it's on the site. Marriage versus life partnership, which is better. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in the more info box. So y'all just check that out. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here, so I want you guys to subscribe, like, comment. You know the drill. I'll be back soon, and yeah, smooches. Bye.